the heroes of Pinot Noir, we get to talk to some of the top winemakers of the world. And it's with great pleasure that I get to introduce you to winemaker Guillaume Large, who is with the Resonance Winery in Oregon. And usually we Zoom with Guillaume. He's been all over the world, actually. We've Zoomed with him in France. We've Zoomed with him when he was up in Oregon. But today he's sitting right next to me. Hello, Guillaume.
Hello, everybody. Happy to be with you, my friend, today, and happy to be virtually with you too. It's a great pleasure.
It's great. I've had a great relationship with Jadot for many, many years. You can see the Bacchus head in the background. We love our Burgundy and we love Louis Jadot, and the connection here is strong. Why don't we go into the slideshow and you can tell everyone about Resonance Winery. And that should work.
Voilà. Thank you. So Resonance, very exciting project for Jadot, because this is the first time from the foundation of Jadot in 1859, the first time that Jadot makes Pinot Noir and Chardonnay wines outside of Burgundy. And so we had a good opportunity in 2012. At the end of 2012, Jacques Lardière, that you know, the head winemaker of Jadot, after 42 vintages, was officially retired of Jadot. And so he was available to visit the Willamette Valley with the son of the president of Jadot, with Thibaut Gaget, and the goal to find a place, to start a project. They visited a few places, but especially one that immediately catch their attention, Resonance Vineyard, a small vineyard of 20 acres, planted from 1981 with ungrafted, unrooted Pinot Noir. Wow. And I touch wood, but still without any sign of contamination of phylloxera. So super interesting for Jadot, because as you know, in Burgundy, it's done. Voilà, this is a view of Resonance Vineyard. So small blocks, meaning one block with one clonal selection. And at Resonance Vineyard, they planted from the 80s, from the 1980s, 3 clonal selection. Pommard in 1981, Dijon 777 from 1983, and in 1987, they planted Wädenswil. So today, this is these 3 selections together inside the Resonance Vineyard. What is very important in this vineyard as well, this is what you see on the back of the photo. This is the coastal range. On the other side, this is the Pacific Ocean. So in fact, this mountain is like a rain shadow, stopping the wind coming from the ocean. So giving very special condition of growth, So, and of course, the soil as well, the marine sedimentary soil, unique in this part of Yamhill Carlton AVA, old, ancient marine sedimentary soil, delivering really a complexity, a special minerality. Voilà. And in 2015, in fact, we had the chance to buy beautiful properties next to Resonance Vineyard, hilly, beautiful hills, not yet planted. And so for us, a great opportunity to plant by ourselves and to build as well. And this is when I moved from Burgundy. I arrived in Oregon with my family in 2017. I worked at Jadot, as a cellar master, as the assistant of the technical director, Frédéric Bernier, and Jacques, of course. And so I came when it was time for us to start to plant and to build. Voilà. This is a view of our tasting room that we built at the top of a hill of the property. Important for us, like in Burgundy, to think about the terroir, the harmony between the place and the building. So we use the shape of the local barn, and we use reclaimed wood. This is what you see, the different color to build it. So voilà, it's a good tool to show what we do at Resonance. Et puis, of course, and that was the first step of the construction, the winery, that is on the same property at the foot of Resonance Vineyard, but not the same building than the tasting room. We use the profile of the slope to build the winery. So in fact, what you see, this is a barrel room That was the first vintage. So in fact, now we have a little bit more barrels, but
I imagine.
But we build the row like in Burgundy, using the Mar and the Sous-Mar. And this is the lowest elevation of the building. So in fact, we have 3 levels: the reception, the maceration with the tanks room, and below the barrel. So we can fill up our barrel using the gravity between the tanks that are on the other side of this wall on the left and the barrels. And so we age all our wine in barrels in French oak, working with only one cooperage, Cadus cooperage. Cadus was founded by Jadot in the 90s, but using only French oak from different forests to bring more complexity, and maximum 1/3 of new oak. It's enough, not too much oak. Et puis, when we are ready to bottle, we rack the barrel and we make the blend in the tanks that you see on the back. Voilà.
See. And
today the wine. Voilà.
Yeah. Today we're tasting the actual original vineyard, 2015. Again, these are own rooted Pinot Noir and various clones. And Yamhill Carlton is the sub AVA in Oregon. Up in the greater AVA is, what is it called? What is that called?
It's among the first sub AVA funded, but it's inside the Willamette Valley.
Yeah, that's what
Willamette Valley, founded in 1983. So already 40 years ago, and Yamhill Carlton came a little bit later in 2004, inside the Willamette Valley, in the northern part of the Willamette Valley, 1 hour south of Portland on the western side. So you saw the coast range at the foot of the vineyard. It's really one of the most, western vineyard of the Willamette Valley. So this terroir reveals a lot of complexity, and especially a lot of black fruit. So this is why we choose this label, with the tree lines that you see at the bottom. This is a photo that we took from the tree lines at the top of Resonance Vineyard. Et puis the color, the purple color, connected with the fruit, the black fruit, the blue fruit, the black cherries, the blackberries, the violet flower, et puis some earthy notes, spicy notes as well, coming from these sediments, these marine sediments. Et puis the palate reveal a nice freshness. There is a density, but there is a freshness as well, and especially highlighted by this minerality, this marine minerality. You taste almost something coming from the ocean. Voilà. So 15 was a warm season, very warm season. We had to pick the fruit at the beginning of September.
And we've got some great scores on this beautiful wine. And I also love the kind of the backstory. Your label designer really played with the word resonance.
Sure.
And that kind of that sound.
It's true.
Double meaning. Would you say a double entendre? I don't know. Is that appropriate? Does it have any?
Well, it's possible. But what was interesting, when we bought this vineyard in 2013, it was already named Resonance Vineyard. We love the name. We decided to keep it for the vineyard, but we chose Resonance for the name of the brand, of the project, of the winery, coming for our best terroir. And voilà, that was really important for us to try to start something different than Louis Jadot Oregon or something like that. So Resonance came from this vineyard. The only thing we changed, that we updated, we added an accent on the E that was not here before for the French touch of the project. Voilà.
That's good. So if you're going to Oregon and you want a beautiful destination, please do reach out to us. We'd love to make sure you get an appointment at Resonance. And I want to thank you for being our guest in studio today and in the past as well, and to the future.
With great pleasure, always. Merci beaucoup.
Merci.